observe a moment of silent prayer, please. Roll call, Chief Clerk.
Delegate Albert. Delegate Arnold. Delegate Asher. Delegate Fossey.
Larry.
Delegate Cantero. Delegate Tour.
Morning, President.
Delegate Fritz.
I'm here, thank you.
Thank you. Delegate Asukuchi. Vice President Isananka Neriarche. Delegate Canto.
Aye.
Thank you. Delegate Louis.
Amen.
Delegate Martin.
Amen.
Delegate Mori. Delegate Nabayan.
Here.
Delegate Naij. Delegate Paulsis.
Thank you, President.
Thank you. Delegate Risson.
Morning, President.
Morning. Delegate Simon.
Amen.
Delegate Sano.
Amen.
Delegate Sigra.
Good morning.
Uwo. Delegate Susaya. Delegate Takasi. Floor Leader Yatselman.
I'm here.
President Kilian.
Here.
Mr. President, 16 delegates are present.
Thank you. So therefore we have a quorum, so we can continue, we can transact business for today's session. So be noted. Okay, moving on, item 4, adoption of journals. What's the floor leader?
Mr. President, I move that we adopt the journals of the 38, 39, and 40th days of our session.
It's been moved and seconded that we adopt the journals of the said days as noted by related discussion. And those copies of those journals were distributed and should have copies. Discussion? If none, let's vote on the main motion to adopt said journals. All those in favor of the motion say aye. All those opposed say nay. Motion carried. So the said journals have been adopted. Moving on,
Mr. President.
yes, floor leader.
I move that we suspend the order of the day and jump to item 14.
Okay. Thank you. It's been moved and seconded that we move down to, we suspend the rules and we move from all the way down to item 14, miscellaneous business.
Mr. President,
Yes.
we are on miscellaneous business.
But first we vote, if there is an objection, shall be done. We now down to miscellaneous business.
If I may,
Yes.
yeah, I have a small,
Fritz.
thank you. I have a small remarks, but I just inserted in the journals to spare you time so we can go and have that cocktail tonight. So thank you very much. With your permission, I'll just insert it into the journal for today's business.
Thank you, Chairman Fritz.
Mr. President.
Yes, Delegate Fossey.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mayor State Audits, His Excellency John American Salvador Ariete, Lapon Paliker, honorable delegates of the 4th FSM Constitutional Convention, I salute you all, each and every respected delegate, with my highest and utmost respect. And on behalf of the people of Puerto Maures, I convey my commendation to you all.
But before I actually commend everyone, let me first request that you please bear with me from this time on, because I will speak to you from now until tomorrow's morning. And because it is really our time together as a convention, I will try my best to summon the men to hold up for us, since I'm married to a Pompeian lady from Mitch, originally from Pheasant Island, from which people there have their famous story that they were the first people on earth to explore the moon using their long stick picks to get the moon. So yes, I can do so. Mr. President, I come here to Pompey with high hope to find peace and happiness, and I did. We arrive here in Pompey as micronations with sentimental hope to strengthen peace, unity, and compassion and love for our peoples and nation, and we really did. Pompey definitely is the island throne of the non-Marquis chiefs and the island throne of the federal states of Micronesia, the capital of our FSM nation, and the capital here of Pompey, a sanctuary where we Micronesians come together to find counseling and wisdom. And definitely it is the paradise where we finally come together to find true peace, true unity, and true happiness with sincere open minds, hearts, and hands. Therefore, Mr. President, I start off with my commending members of the Pre-Con Committee for their efforts in preparing and putting together the rules of procedure for the fourth FSM Constitutional Convention, among other essential matters needed for the proceedings of this convention. Although there are conflicting rules in it, I would say that the Pre-Con members diligently work toward an objective where quorum is not disrupted, where delegates and delegations have privileges without bias or prejudice, where no delegate nor delegation is dominant over the other, and where bigger delegations are not always in the majority role. The Pre-Con Committee members really did it wisely. I salute members of the Pre-Con Committee, especially my best friend of my best friends, Honorable Ricky Contero. I salute you, sir. Furthermore, Mr. President, I commend Honorable Andrew Yatilman, floor leader of the Fourth Constitutional Convention, for his entire effort to lead and guide the proceedings of our convention, and even guiding the other standing committees of which he is a member of, knowing he has other essential duties for the national government. My respect to you, floor leader. Forgive me for being a nuisance, being out of order most of the time. Moreover, Mr. President, I commend the Honorable Chairman, Mason Albert, for outstanding effort in our Standing Committee on Civil Liberty and Tradition to be the first committee to accomplish its task and duties, followed by the Standing Committee on Finance and Revenue, chaired by the Honorable Jackridge. I salute both of you. In addition, Mr. President, I commend Chairperson, Honorable Rosalyn Sigua, for her dedication and devotion to the task and duties of the Standing Committee on General Provisions, despite a lot of challenges and pressures she faced while doing her job for this nation. I salute you, Madam, for standing strong with your Vice Chairman, the great, perceptive, and intelligent delegate, the Honorable Andy Jor. I salute you both. Mr. President, I further commend the Honorable Chairman Chief Victor Mapanyan for his greater effort in leading and guiding proceedings not only in the Standing Committee on Government Structure and Function, but also assisting and supporting convention members with smooth proceedings of our plenary sessions. I will always remember you, Mr. Victor, especially for your tactic tricks in devouring my amendment, which he doesn't like to become defeated. I salute you, victorious Chief Victor. I further commend two gentlemen, Chairman of the Committee of the Whole, the Honorable Johnson Asher, and Chairman of the Committee on Style and Arrangement, the Honorable Simon, who happens to be my brother-in-law. Knowing that these two committees are where the hectic load of work begins and ends, and these two gentlemen have done a lot of incredible job. And although we are not actually done yet, I salute both of you in advance. Job well done. Mr. President, I would add to commend our Chuk delegation, the Chair Lady, Madam Chair Honorable Cindy Levy, Vice Chairman Honorable Marcus Sono, and of course, the outspoken proxy from FIJUK, Honorable Samuel Kanto, who eloquently advises us most of our time together during delegation meetings for us to be seated like a man, to be seated like a landmarky, and to be seated like our traditional navigator, Pierre, as we experience turbulence and having irritating winds echoing through our ears. I salute you three. I will try my very best to be seated like a man, like a landmarky, and like an enduring traditional navigator. Mr. President, I commend the delegation from YAP or WAP, the delegation of Kushraya or Kachal, and most of all the delegation from Pohnpei, Wadi Bay or Wadi Bay. I have learned a lot from you folks. I have learned from you now the Narwhal to wear and to be strong-rooted, the Narwhal with prudence, temperance, fortitude, and justice. I will instill and cherish those with the friendship you folks have projected to me. I will cherish them in my heart and to my soul. I salute each and every honorable delegate of this convention. Mr. President, before I forget, I commend you in your leadership in this convention, and although our per diem is still pending, I still salute you for your devotion to your duties while looking out for those members of this convention for their well-being and welfare. Mr. President, I would say our fourth FSM Constitutional Convention has become the first best ever, knowing and believing with confidence that certain proposed amendment will be ratified by our people through our referendum. Mr. President, I am proud to serve with you in this convention with my colleague here from District 2, the Honorable Johnny Machine, knowing why this convention has become the first best ever, that we have quite a number of lawyers or legal experts serving with us and among us. I am proud that I serve with His Excellency Isolanigan Salvador Eruarte, and I felt as if I was among traditional chief of Pohnpei. My utmost respect to you, Isioko, Tiro. I extend my gratitude and farewell to the people of Pohnpei, the traditional chiefs, the leaders of Pohnpei State and the National. I also extend my appreciation and gratitude to the staff of the 4th FSM Constitutional Convention. Mr. President, are we there yet? Is it in the morning? With these remarks, Mr. President, I sing you all my farewell song. This song is basically the story of border protection, of the border protectors of our ocean nation from the west to the east, Yap and Kushraya. It is the call from the chiefs within the nation calling out to show up and show kacha, to stand their grounds to protect our borders. Pursuant to our rules of procedures, Rule 75, don't make noise, don't cough, don't sneeze, don't laugh, don't breathe, don't move, just listen. Otherwise, I will lose concentration, and eventually, I will lose my memory and conscience. Again, with my highest and utmost respect to you all, and Paliker. Irafat, Urivaje, Baje Shaburupi, Ubereva Faduki, Nugeiras, Nugeri Werde, Ubeaverata, Irere, Mereia Rurat, Meserunga Rubeaverati, Neva Buriroto. Suat Mubarak Nuriaja Reni Sugaja Reburi Majan Kesisi Majan Keredire Rebebe Guji Oji 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 Rebebe Guji Oji Rebebe Guji Oji Oji Oji. I thank you all. Adios, vaya con Dios.
Thank you very much, Delegate Pasi, for that very profound, meaningful statement, and including the song which you had just sung with us. That signifies the unity that we've been trying to achieve, started with our forefathers, including us as delegates of this fourth FSM Constitutional Convention, in spite of all the challenges that we have encountered this past 2.5 years. Again, thank you very much. Any other miscellaneous business? Still on item 14? Yes, Chairman Simon.
Thank you again. Thank you to the my brother-in-law for that very good speech, and that was very touching. But this, I think, I will be making a motion. I wonder if we should go. Can we call the record for a second?
Okay, I call for services.
Thank you.
miscellaneous business. Any other miscellaneous business that anyone wish to raise? Yes. Chairperson Sikra, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have similar statements that I was reserving for the last day to thank each and every one. And since this is not the last day, I will state it later. But I want to go on record and thank my neighbor here, Delegate Bossi, for that beautiful, insightful, moving, eloquent speech that you delivered. Thank you very much. Makes me want to sing a Koshayan song, Kampare, but I would just say that we all go out there and do our work each day and Kampare, Kampare, Kampare. And I did encounter challenges as not only a chairperson, but as one of the lone female here sitting here. And that qualifies me and rises me to be the only delegate that can be emotional and cry and talk at the same time. Because I know that men, when they talk, they cannot. So isn't it beautiful that I'm with this license to cry and talk? But what I'm trying to say here is that it is very challenging. No one wants to be a man, a man's foreign group. But I try very hard because I need our daughters, your daughters, your other women, not in a negative sense, but the women out there, from Matalan to Sokras, to Wojcik, Matalan, to Yap and to Koshan, to know that this is our islands, this is FSM. We all have a duty to protect, whether we're mothers or fathers, sons or daughters. So if whatever I have to hear can be a lesson to all the daughters out there, all the women out there, that we can wait and wait to allow us women to earn our seat with our men. That with all of the obstacles and challenges, we have to stand up. Because we mothers, we care as much as the fathers, and we have a responsibility to lead with our men. It is not easy, but we're giving all my best. Because I want my daughters to live a different future than what I have come across and have lived. And I am so eager to go back to the women's group because I am part of the FSM Council. Because I will deliberate to them, hey, it's not that bad. Come out here and show me. They've been bad. They've been civil. They've been good. And I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, and representing my family, I thank you all, because there was not one moment, 1 second, 1 minute that I was treated differently than a man. And that alone gave me more confidence to go out there and tell the women, tell our daughters, there is nothing stopping you from learning. Let us all go out there, hand in hand, as we go on and help build our nation, our island nations together. Again, thank you very much for all of the courtesy, support, patience that has been afforded to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair Sikra. Certainly, women in our cultures are treasured to our cornerstone of our cultures. And again, thank you for reiterating that. Thank you very much. Any other miscellaneous business? If none, we move on to announcements. Does any of the standing committee chairpersons have announcements to make for meetings? Or delegation chairperson?
Mr. President,
Yes, go ahead.
do I understand that tomorrow there's no plenary, it was this committee?
I declare short recess. back our session to order. We are on announcement, item 15, and there any other announcements from the other committee chairpersons, or delegation chairs? Yes, Vice Chairman Samo.
Thank you, Mr. President. There was thinking that there was going to be a meeting with the True East community here for the True delegation, but that has been moved to sometime next week. So it's not going to take place anymore. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair Samo. That meeting tentatively has been moved to evening on Wednesday, 5 o'clock at the Columbia COM. Thank you. Now, any other announcements? If none, floor leader.
Mr. President, we stand until 10 o'clock on Monday morning.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded that we stand in recess until Monday, 10 o'clock. If no objection, all those in favor say aye. All those opposed say nay. Thank you. We stand in recess until Monday, 10 o'clock. Thank you.